There is a tendency to look at somebody like Ms. Guevara and just simply wonder, what is she talking about? If you look at the Amazon disaster on Long Island City, not for Amazon. Amazon can redeploy its assets. Meanwhile, depriving New York of 25,000 jobs at 150 grand per year plus benefits and other things. The tax revenues are going to be huge. It's been made clear that she doesn't understand the tax incentive, which is not a cash payment to someone in advance to show up. Had no concept how that deal was structured, nor any idea other than, we got a copy machine down the basement that churns out cash as to how the subways are going to get paid for. And, well, yeah, I guess they do go through a district. They go through Jackson Heights. It's the E train there. Excuse me a moment. So, okay, we got an economist who can't do the math. That's standard Marxist. You know, we need a 5-year plan that's coming next. But we should point that out because in our criticisms of Marxism, here we've unearthed another one, and there's one more. No concept of competition. Senator Kamala Harris there. Oh my God. I'm listening to her today, and I'm going, whoa, she does not understand competition. Or if she does, she's not articulating it so that she can sound good. Once again, this is socialist stuff. There can only be one supplier. I heard that from her. Of course, that's not precisely what she said. She was talking about how there was a $1 trillion looting of the American public because of the tax changes that made America's tax policies competitive with the rest of the world. And no discussion, of course, about the tax haven issues in Ireland and a few other places. All that dead money sitting offshore that needed to come back, or some of it. Why would she talk about that? That's unbelievably ignorant. Enough said. Then I heard Ms. Guevara getting up and talking about we don't want to take, chump deals from nasty companies like Amazon. We are in the greatest city in the world, and we need to set our own terms. Oh boy. New York's not competing against any other city. I remember when Rick Scott came up to New York from Florida, got on TV, says, I'm here to steal your businesses. We got lower tax rates, better climate, yada yada. Very funny. I showed up in New York in 1982, New Year's Day. And what I learned by listening to the people who were talking about the bankruptcy and the trouble with business before that is that New York got way too demanding about what it is that corporations needed to do and supply, which led to an exodus of business that came back in the 80s and the 90s. Now the commies are, the democratic socialists, the Marxists are going to do what? Not understand competition, not understand math, and keep the business people around because New York is, quote, the greatest city in the world, end quote. Wow. I remember Soviet era Moscow, looking at Soviet planners' concepts of what it was that was needed for stores in local communities. Whoa. And the stores stayed there because it was a command driven economy rather than a demand driven economy. Unbelievable. And we want to what, do that here now? You will keep your pizza place open because the Amazon people can't afford to. Oh, wait, they're not here, so nobody can afford to pay for it because there's no money in the community. Keep that pizza place open. We can do it. We are the greatest society and the greatest city in the world. I say so. And for the record, I pray she will keep talking. I can't wait until I hear her concept of the Federalist Papers. Totally stripped of nuance. That will be fun. So we kind of heard that one too. Um, when she was, I just saw some video today. She was talking to a couple of ethics people about campaign laws and the crooked congressman who wants to game the system both during the election and afterwards, and completely ignored, oh, I don't know, a million pages of reasoned decisions by the Supreme Court, lower courts, thought given by all kinds of lawyers and people. That doesn't matter. What are the Federalist Papers? All that matters is what I say is ethical and is not. I mean, what you're saying was obviously unethical, but that's assuming that everybody who gets into politics is a scumbag, except for the chosen few with access to the printing presses and control of the cops and the military. The enforcement arm for confiscating people's assets. Oh, somebody corrected me today. I made some comment about Yezhov giving a 1930s lecture on dialectical materialism at Moscow State University. Somebody corrected me, says probably Zhdanov and not Yezhov.